Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Black Dragon Tavern. I'm your host, Dante.
And I'm your host, Deacon.
And here we're on episode 9.
Yeah.
You want to shut that door over there? That way it's just not so loud. We have the not so great fortune of having like our big AC and heating unit right outside of the room here, so when it cranks in, it's like a monster. It sounds like a Zamboni.
Yeah.
Hey, Cap. How's it going?
Hello.
Episode 9. Season 2, episode 9. I know. It's like time's flying by. We were just talking about that before stream, how like here we are at the end of January already. Like that was a long year.
Yeah.
January was a long year. Because mainly you were talking about school and your accelerated class that you're in, or condensed class, right?
Yeah, it's the whole 16-week semester crammed down into 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So
That sounds like my buddy. A good friend of ours that was on last night's teaching the class that Deacon's in right now in college, so it's kind of interesting. I haven't really talked to him a whole lot about that to ask him how it's going. Of course, like, you know, him keeping the whole professional, and friend, personal relationship separate. So, you doing all right? Just breaking and fixing StreamerBot? Okay. You know, I've been hearing a lot about that lately. Who was talking about that earlier? I think Wonderlust was talking about that last night, StreamerBot. And people were talking about how they were like doing coding for that. I think they were talking about that it's done in C+. So I gave that up years ago. I hated that.
yeah, we tried that for I can't remember what class. It was one of the classes I was in. We tried that and I was like, no, I don't like this. Not a fan of this one.
No, so I did. Well, when I worked for one of the big three automobile manufacturers, I did 16 hours a day, 5 days a week coding for them, and I got burned out on it after a year or two, and just you got it from Wonder, yeah. We're using one called MooBot, and it's okay. It's all right for entry level because we still don't know everything we're doing here, and but it's pretty cool. It works. It's got a whole bunch of really cool features in it, but like everything else, it's got premium levels too, But wait, if you sign up, there's more. You get a free set of Ginsu knives with it and all that shit. So I'll have to check out StreamerBot though, because I hear good things about it. I just haven't gone to the depths that like Wonderlust has. He's like got a guy, Bystrick is the Bystrick, another streamer, who helps him work on some of the automation in his stream. So like for his channel points rewards, when you click on one, you can have 3 different things happen with one. You have 3 choices inside of one reward.
Wow.
Yeah, so that really helps combine things. So for example, one of the things that he does is like on one of his channel rewards, you can control his camera. What his camera does is the effect that comes over him. He can be a Viking, and you saw that one.
Yeah.
He can be an anime character, or he could be a cartoon character. And there's a little bit of a difference between the two, between the anime and the cartoon character. It's funny though, because it makes him clean shaven, so he looks like total like young teen anime. Yeah, and I guess like they did that just by not really hacking, but script kidding whatever goes into that. And again, I haven't delved that deep into it. So so you've been busy today. You've been hanging out in your room most of the day working on 40K stuff?
Yeah, I watched King of the Hill for a while.
Which means you spent the whole afternoon probably watching that, huh? Yeah.
I worked on the stuff for your Death Guard for about 20-30 minutes, and then I was like, I want to watch TV.
real productive use of time there. You'd be like an efficiency expert's dream come true. Like, that's efficiency. He knows he can only do 30 minutes worth of work and then fucks off the rest of the afternoon. That's good though. I mean, like, I guess if you're getting closer to having some data sheets.
I mean, it's done.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just gotta remember to send them to you.
I was gonna say, well, shit. Why don't you send them to me so I can take a look at them, put together my crusade army, and then start learning how to kick your ass with them.
So it's already put together. All you have to do for the data sheets is I just have to send you the roster file. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You got it easy on this one. I have to learn a whole new army. I got to learn like miracle dice and all that.
But you've been playing. You have so many more games under your belt than I do. So for you, it's just a matter of like the mechanics are the mechanics. Most of the mechanics in the battles are the same. It's the subtle details of your troops, of your different units, and your overall army perks that are gonna be new things for you to learn.
I think
you'll still probably hand me my ass, even though it's Death Guard I'm playing.
I think I have an entire army-wide 6-up invulnerable save, which is really cool, because that's, I think, going to be one of the few things that, like, saves me in this. Because, yeah, your contagion that you got, I had you roll the 3 dice to see what your plague would be, and it sucks. Basically, if one of my units gets contaminated, they can't shoot over half range.
Yeah.
And
all you gotta do is hang around them.
Yep.
Like, hey, what are you doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing over there? Hey, how's it going? What's going on? What are you doing? It's like, it's you. And I can't believe it's really you.
And it's almost annoying as that. So
What was that follower's name?
That was the... I can't remember his name, from Oblivion. He followed you around in the arena.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
But
I can't believe it's really you, standing here, next to me.
Was it like by Azura?
Yeah, by Azura.
Yeah, the fan, the adoring fan, or whatever it was called.
Exactly. So that's all my Death Guard units have to do is just hang around you and go...
You know, somebody actually made a mod for, I think it was... I can't remember if it was for Oblivion or for Skyrim, but...
You killed him at the end of the arena. I think I did that too one of the times I replayed it.
That.
Yeah.
Somebody even made a mod that put him into Oblivion in a special quest where, you know how you go up to the Greybeards to test out your shouts or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
So somebody put him in there, and he's in a quest in Skyrim in this mod where the whole quest is to test shouting him off a cliff.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Stand right there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit further. Okay, ready?
So
turn your head that way, put your hand on your hip, look up. I can see it. I could totally see that. Doing that over and over. Doing that over and over. That would be fantastic.
Like, just save real quick right before this.
Exactly.
Go back and reload the save.
Yeah.
Just one more time.
Just kill an afternoon doing that.
Yeah. Kill more than an afternoon, I guess.
But that's cool. And then you were telling me like the range of that changes, right?
Yeah, that's weird. It starts off on round 1. It's 1 inch range.
Round 1, fight.
Yeah, so it's a really big 1 inch range.
Yeah.
So I basically have to be like, right in melee range, so it's not going to do anything. Round 2, it's 3 inches. Round 3, it's 6, and then round 4 to 5, because the game ends after 5 rounds, it's 9 inches.
Yeah. Which is... Well, I mean, by then it's like you're going just the opposite, aren't you? You're moving your troops up closer to melee range.
Depends on what you're doing.
That's
like if you're playing Tau, you're gonna be staying in like a single gun line.
If you're playing Tau, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, if you're
sorry, I apologize.
If you're playing Tau, you've already lost. But
was that Wake we were talking about last night about that?
I think so. Yeah, but so if you're playing like a gunline army like that, or Imperial Knights are another one that you're gonna be like kind of staying back and shooting.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how you play the Knights. And then there are some weird agendas and things that you can do in there. Like you can actually infect the... What the hell are they called? I'm losing my mind here. You can infect the objective markers.
Oh,
so it's...
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like...
So it's like an area of effect kind of thing?
And that might be in a different... plague company. Because, there's the 7 plague companies that you can choose from, and they all have different warlord traits and
Snow White and the 7 Deaths or something like that, right?
Yeah, sure. So that might be in a different plague company, but there's basically an action you can take where...
Puke Green and the 7 Deaths.
Yeah. You just infect an objective marker, and anybody who gets in range, any enemies who get in range of that objective are contaminated. So it's kind of weird. There's a cool agenda that you can take that lets you the whole idea is you have to go around infecting the battlefield. So you have to move a unit of yours into cover. So, like, you go into cover and you're, like, hiding in a building or whatever, but you're like, while we're in the building, we're gonna, like, inject toxins into the ground or whatever.
Okay, that's not quite what I imagine. I imagine, like, a unit of, like, plague marines in there. It's like, attention! About face! Drop trowel! Drop payload!
Yeah.
And then the whole area is contaminated. I mean, okay, if we're being honest about it, they're probably up there, like, puking and shitting all over the place. And then, like, here come the Marines. Here come the Ultramarines or whatever troops come in. And, oh, Jesus Christ, somebody light a match.
Yeah.
No! Natural methane bomb.
Natural disaster.
Natural disaster, exactly. Oh my God, that was pretty funny. That's gonna go with me, I guess, till the day I die. That'll be with me.
Yep.
But well, that sounds pretty cool. So yeah, don't get off your ass and send me those things. Don't forget to send me the.
Don't get off my ass and send me those things.
I had two thoughts. Upstairs. I had two simultaneous thoughts.
I can go back upstairs. I'm not done with this episode.
I was gonna say, don't forget to send it to me. Sorry. Oh man, staying up way too late these nights. And then even if I sleep in, I feel like shit because like half my day goes by and then it's like, oh my God. And then work comes back around and start and like rinse, repeat. Anyway, yeah, send me the stuff. Don't be a jackass. Don't forget to send me the stuff.
Mm-hmm. I also started working on some. Hey. And I'm so baked right now, like a warm chocolate brownie. I started working on some table layouts. So I got I got a
welcome to the stream. Killer Neck. I should have to put my glasses back on so I can see what the fuck I'm reading here.
So I got a thing in Photoshop. It's 44 by 30 inches, the whole image.
Yeah.
And then I just went online and I looked up like, okay, how big is this piece of terrain? How big are these? So then I just started adding those in and keeping them to whatever size they are. And I've started
so like 1-to-1.
Yeah. And I've started putting together table layouts and different terrain things. So I was doing that last night, and I was like, it's not bad. It's 11:50. I can work on like this one. I'll do one more, and then I'll go to bed. And then I watched a couple episodes of this thing on YouTube, and then I finished it up, and I was like, all right, 3? When did it?
When did it hit 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yep.
Yeah, that's like me fucking staggering out of the bar in New Orleans, looking at the sunrise come up, going, first of all, like, being a goth vampire and all, and then saying, it's the next day. It's the next fucking day. Yeah. And just being absolutely just baffled at, like, I was literally out all night and I'm watching the sun come up, and that was a trip. But yeah, send me the data sheets, and then
I will try to remember.
We're building. We may or may not do this on stream. We're going to build a crusade board.
I don't think we're going to do this on stream.
It might make for some good content. We're going to do a crusade board for the 40K crusade that we're going to probably wind up playing late spring, early summer this year.
Sometime around then, yeah.
Yeah, we have some prep to do on that, and we got a little more serious about it because we were pretty far down the line first time of having all the rosters and the storyline written out, and then Deacon decided to change gears on that and go with two different armies from what we were going to play originally. So that's on the 40K front. On the RPG front, last night we talked about we're getting a new player for Dante's game because one of our players bowed out. He's got some things that he's dealing with and won't be able to stream and play in the game. So that was kind of a bummer. But what else is cooking up? Changed some of the emotes. I changed some of the emotes in the stream. I changed some of the subscription badges. So those are kind of cool. I don't know. Some of them are a little cheesier than I wanted, but like, it just takes forever for this shit to get approved by Twitch.
Yeah.
And like you said, he brought up a good point. I was kind of being like Veruca Salt. I want it now, Daddy. You know,
Yeah.
and I got to just be a little bit patient and chill, cool my jets a little bit. But so there's some cool stuff coming up tonight. We're hanging out here, just shooting the shit from the fireside and fireside chat. So if you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Dante,
I'm Deacon.
and we are the Black Dragon Tavern, and broadcasting from the Black Dragon Tavern. And we do this every Friday and Saturday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And we play board games, tabletop games, all kinds of stuff. We do a lot of kit bashing, miniature painting, and model building from the workbench.
That's what we did last night.
Yep, that was last night. So if you want to check that out, you can check out the VOD on Twitch. We also upload the videos to YouTube. I still gotta put that in the stream deck and the social drops. Speaking of which, why don't you hit that button over there right quick in the, it's called socials or something. Yeah. So that's where you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, a whole bunch of different places out there. Some of them aren't too active. Some of our social channels aren't too active because we put a lot of our energy into the stream here and trying to bring content here. And frankly, we could be a hell of a lot better on posting pictures of the miniatures that we paint on Instagram.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I probably could. Okay, like I think I'm the only one that put up painted stuff there that we actually painted on stream, or I actually painted on stream. You had meant to. You meant to. You had good intentions. But your impact sucked. But I think I'm going to do some in-progress shots of this cathedral I'm working on over here on the workbench. And then every other Friday, like I said, we play Dante's game. It's a fantasy, homebrew fantasy RPG. Deacon plays one of the characters, I DM it, and then we've got Deacon's boyfriend Griffin plays, and we're going to have one more spot that we're hoping to get filled if Sarah writes back to me this weekend.
Yeah. I talked to them about that, and they're going to try and do it tomorrow once they're back home. So.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Because, like, really, an hour or two, we could probably knock it out, and I'd have everything I need to load that up in the... One thing I'm concerned about, though, is that weird voice thing when they called on Discord. That shit freaked me out. It was like talking to Satan, but, like...
Well, you were at your computer for that, right?
I had full power on my headphones. I even plugged them in with
cord. I think the problem is with our headphones, because there was just an update to the Razer Synapse program.
Yeah.
And that same thing happened to me. And I had to go in and...
It's all really deep. Like, there's the person coming in talking to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had to go in and change my output settings in Discord and reset my headphones to that.
Well, we should try a voice call tonight or something, or tomorrow, and see if that's going to happen again. Because, I mean, frankly, that shit was so deep. It was like on one of those like true crime shows where it's like, we've obscured the witness's identity to avoid any physical harm to them, and then their voice is always like this, talking like,
Yeah.
So, anyway, that was kind of funny, and I was kind of laughing. I was trying not to. It wasn't Sarah's fault. It wasn't their fault, but I couldn't get it to change, and I thought, it was like having flashbacks for a minute. And I'm like, oh, this is not very good because it's like a bad trip. Just make it stop. And that reminded me like when we were fucking around with voice mod when we were playing 40K Deathwing.
Yep.
And brother, get the flamer, the heavy flamer. That was pretty cool. Doing all the screwing around with the voice filters and stuff. Well, what else is going on this weekend, Deacon? We went to Home Depot. We looked at the materials for your board. I know I just jumped right back into that, but I'm just
we looked at we looked at some plywood. We looked at some foam, some other stuff. We looked at the nails and all that, or the screws.
Yeah.
And, really.
And
now
you mentioned finding some battle mats for 40K for the small table size.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's cool.
I guess that's now like one of the standard Warhammer battle sizes. So a lot of companies are making them in that size now.
Well, let me ask you, why would you so on the topic of building a game board, why wouldn't you just build effectively like what I call a sandbox, a tabletop, where you got the plywood, you got the battens on the side that create a rail, and then you could just drop a mat inside of it and change the mats as you wanted. But you're talking about putting foam in there, which would take up the entire height of the inside of the board, inside of the rails. And then if you put a mat on it, you'd be putting a mat on top of that. What would you do,
I just don't like having to like reach over and like try to get the measuring tape down in the bottom of there.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, I suppose.
I mean, ideally, I would just have like a 44 by 30 sheet of plywood or something, but then the battens to stop it from warping.
Yeah.
And then at that point, it's like I want to add something in there to give it a bit of height, you know?
You just buy enough battle mats to take up the depth, and you just peel them off one by one. Kind of like loose leaf paper. This is my winter board. This is my jungle board. This is my gothic board. This is my, and then it weighs 5,000 pounds.
Yep.
Then you have to hire people to carry it to the car. Yeah. So, and then the other thing, I guess, is like, what I was saying, like if you had the pink insulation foam and then you were doing it up in like terrain, like flocking it and stuff like that, making roads or whatever, you were texturizing the top of the pink insulation foam.
Yeah.
And then when you lay a mat on top of it, it's going to be uneven. Or it's just going to fuck the surface up.
Honestly, I was just thinking of painting it black. Like painting the foam black.
Like a red door? You see a red door and you want to paint it black? Okay. Sorry, I had Rolling Stones on the mind earlier. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could do that too. You could do that with your airbrush. Because you don't want to do it with aerosol, with like spray paint, because you might have melting it.
Talking about
you could brush it on with like black household acrylic.
Yeah, I was gonna say like airbrush is expensive because you got to get a lot of the paint and you got to run it through there, and then I guess maybe expensive isn't the right word if you're just using like cheaper paint, but you got to do that and you got to clean it out every now and then.
Yeah.
Make sure it doesn't dry up in there. I was thinking of just taking like black paint, like craft
an IV bag, pour some, thin it down, pour it in there, hook up a tube down to your paint well, and just gravity feed it.
I was thinking of just taking like a tube of craft paint like that, black, just like going over the whole thing and then just brushing it on there.
Well, I mean, at that point, we could probably get like a, what was the Ultra Matte? Remember when we were looking at paint for your room and they had like satin and then matte and then there was like Ultra Matte or something like that?
Yeah, but I don't think we would need that much.
You get a small tub,
I guess, yeah.
Like a pint or whatever, and that would cover that surface. Because I guarantee when you start painting on there, it's going to get streaky. And then you have to let it dry, and then you have to do a second coat. So I know, I've done this for years on that foam. Tried all different things. I've actually painted it by hand with a brush, and then sprayed it with an air can, with a rattle can. And then also with the hell am I thinking of? Airbrush too. So you can do it without eating it into the foam.
Yeah.
But anyway, that would I guess if you're doing that, I was trying to think like what else could you do to like,
what would be cool?
You could probably find smaller. Well, see, the problem with smaller height battens is that they're flexible.
Yeah.
And they would still warp if the table warped. So,
you know what you could do that would be kind of cool, although it might like fuck up the structural integrity of it or whatever with the battens.
What?
But depending on how tall they are, you could like cut into the side of them and like make a little like recess in there, and you could use it to like put a dice box in there. So you just store your dice box in the table,
I don't really understand like how you would store it in the table.
Like here's the batten, here's the foam. The foam is all in here.
Yeah.
Basically cut like that, like a hanger or whatever, like a and it goes through there into the foam, and then you can just put a dice box in there.
Yeah, that'd get a little weird with the foam though, because like
Yeah.
it'd have to be pretty. It'd either have to be snug to hold it in place, or loose enough to slide in and out. What I was thinking was like, you have on the side rails, the battens, you route out a slot, and then on the side of your dice tray you have like an L bracket that clamps in there.
That could be
and
cool.
then it hangs off the side, and then
Yeah.
you have a dice board hanging off the side. A lot of things you can do.
Well, we could also
you could also make it longer or wider, and then have an extra little box on the sides of the table.
Yeah.
Where you could roll your stuff inside, and you don't need a dice box.
Yeah, and if we did that, we could do it like have it going this way, longer side going this way.
Mm-hmm.
And we could have that down in that and just have the camera pointing in there,
Into the dice box.
Yeah. That could be kind of cool.
And the cool thing is, like, we did some. Well, I should say I did. I started working on a new overlay for that.
I'm working on one too. I just haven't finished it.
Yeah, I really want to see what you come up with, because I just think, like, based on what you were describing to me about those two archways at the top of the overlay, I think that they're going to get so small they're going to just be a waste of space. Like, you'll have that whole top section. Yeah, well, okay. Well, I want to see what that looks like, because you need some kind of border at the top and the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It can't just be the whole video.
I know. There is a border. It's just, like, closer to the edge of the screen. So, yeah, I'll show you when I'm done.
Okay. Because I love the one that I came up with. I think it'd be kind of cool to have, like, you have one of the arches, one of the windows has the dice box camera, and the other one could be, I don't know, something.
We could do it like Dice Check style too, where it's, we have it taking up the big thing for the main game, and then we just have it in the little corner down there.
That's true. It's true, except for like looking at this overlay, like, we got all that nice space. Really, we're using up this much of it, right? Where you're at and where I'm at,
Yeah, but that's gonna change for 40K because we've got the table and the focus.
So, like, imagine like that whole space of the fireside chat cam is now pointing at the table, so you can see the 40K figures, right? And then we take up, like, from here, over to here. And that's like a dice box, right? Like, this is really difficult to do. So this much space as a dice box, and then it's about that high. Oh, there we go. It just seems like valuable camera space, valuable screen space to be wasting on a dice box when it could be, like, all the way up at the top up there somewhere.
I don't think so, because if you think about it, like, once we start playing the game, we're going to be standing up. We're going to be standing at the table. So we're going to be, like, up here. And the table is going to be down here.
Yeah, well, we need to figure also if we're going to do an overhead shot, or if we're going to do, like, an angle on that.
If we do an angle, it should be, like... Again, we should just steal what Dice Check does and just have it, like, both on the same side of the table,
Yeah. So we'd stand here and the camera's over there.
Yeah, or we could stand there and have the camera... Like, stand here and have the camera over there. You could get that tripod out.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing is, like, like the Black Dragon. I was thinking again of moving it back here over the fireplace.
Yeah, but like, that's the pirate pub corner, man.
Yeah, it is the pirate pub corner, I know, but, like, I don't know.
It's the pub corner. That's that's the Black Dragon part. That's the tavern part.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. I just get, it's like me and my hair. I get bored. I chop it off. I let it grow. I chop it off. I let it grow. I get bored, and I got to change every so often, because it's just, keeping it all the same or whatever. But those are my problems. Those are my first world problems. So anyway, that'll be something to look forward to. We'll have some content for the stream. We'll have a new board. We'll have to figure out a place to store. And our ever diminishing basement. Reorganize that, rearrange all that shite. And then oh my god, oh, I wish I could stop yawning. You know, have start the crusade.
Yeah.
So
we're
it's getting,
really gonna have. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say it's like 8:30. So at about 9 or so, we're just hanging out, shooting the shit. You know, if you want to lurk, that's cool. We're just talking about all kinds of crazy stuff, just kind of, you know, right off the top of our heads, stuff that we're working on and all that. But at 9, we're gonna flip over to the battle zone and we're gonna play. I decided we should play. We should get in a couple rounds of Manhattan Project.
Okay.
And that kind of goes with the promo that I shot out there. I don't know if you saw it or not.
I did. I saw that, and I figured that we were gonna play that. So
I was that was just on my head. Like I was on top of my brain today, and I was like, you know, the whole war games thing. Shall we play a game? And I was like, oh, global thermonuclear war, right? And then I was like, Manhattan Project. Since we can never figure out what the hell we want to do anyway, we go through this like every time we're going to play here at the table. I ask them, "What do you want to play?" I don't know. What do you want to play? It's like SpongeBob and Patrick. You know, what do you want to do?
We've got so many games, but we always end up playing like Dungeon Draft.
They're fun.
Yeah, you know, I know they're fun, but it's like we had this idea like, oh, we can show off so many different games and like talk about what we like about them or whatever, and then it's like, you want to play Dungeon Draft again? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
How about Manhattan? Let's switch it up. Let's play Manhattan Project for the 5th time on stream.
Exactly. Only for the 5th time. Yep. Yeah, we've only played it 5 times before. Well, you know, I mean, like, okay, so like Munchkin, you need 3 players.
Yeah.
Shay Goth, Shay Guevara, the Shay Games, Shay Geek, you need 3 players. We did Zombies.
That was our first.
That might have been the first game we played, I think, is Zombies. Which is always fun, and then we have expansions to that. We tried to play Zero. We played the High Seas edition or whatever it's called. We played Castle Panic with Griffin.
No, just 2 of us.
No, he played with us one time. Oh yes, he did.
Oh, Castle Panic. I don't know what. I don't know why. I was thinking of Hirelings.
Oh yeah, no, that was just the 2 of us. Yep. We played Mystery of the Abbey. We played Memoir 44. Yeah, we did because I did a promo for it when I put it online, and I fuzzed out the board game cover because you were like, you know, you might want to think of doing something different so we don't get sued for copyright, which is fair, you know. I don't know how that works. Like if you're streaming that content and playing the game, and you're using their imagery to promote it, you know, so.
Yeah.
But I mean, we have so many other games over there. Problem is they start going up into like 3 and 4 players. And they take a little longer, 3 hours, 4 hours. I'd be okay with the 2-hour board game. We got Space Hulk. We started a Space Hulk campaign. We could do that. We got Hero Quest up there. We got Shogun.
Break out Battle Masters.
Yeah, Battle Masters. Can't read it from here. Theomachy sounded interesting. Warhammer Shadespire. Junk Orbit.
I don't think we're ever going to get to playing Warhammer.
I might get rid of those 2 up there. Junk Orbit and Fairy Tile. They were good games, but you know, we got we could do Guildhall, which is almost like Blood Bowl. Axis and Allies, Risk.
Yeah, Dark Souls, the board game,
and then like everything in there that too many to name. Lots of cards. Dark Souls, the board game, right? I think we tried that. Didn't we try that one time?
Not on stream. It was before we started. Streaming.
Right. But I mean, like we gave it a good old college try. I think we were gonna do that, but it turns into one of those things where it's like you play the video game. I haven't played the video game all the way through. I played it a little bit, but like. This is the Dark Souls guy right here, and it's just amazing. Like, so different playing the board game from playing the computer game.
Yeah.
So we had a list. of games.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what happened to it, but that was helpful. We could just kind of go down the checklist and check off things that we played, things that we want to play. So we probably should get back to that, like, and put some more thought into it. But we haven't done fireside chat in a while, and like every now and then, I just like to like shoot ideas like this because sometimes people jump in chat and give suggestions and all that. So it's kind of cool. But what else? What else is going on?
Not a whole lot.
So it feels weird because this is the first time I'm struggling for things to talk about to fill up the space for the next, like, I don't know, 8:35, 45,
10 minutes.
10 minutes. I talked about the new emotes.
Mm-hmm.
See, I kind of feel like I'm going in circles. Like,
yeah.
It's the worst stream ever. Those guys suck. They got affiliated. Now they can't put on a show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, we could talk about how on, I think it's, what would that weekend be? I think February 28th, that Friday night, how we're going to go live and stream us playing Elden Ring. That's the plan, right?
Oh, you want to do that for real?
Oh, yeah.
You want to play
I already have
like
it.
that night?
Well, it comes out on the 22nd.
How do you already have it?
I pre-ordered it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Griffin pre-ordered it for me as a Christmas gift.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that's what I said. That was nice. I got him the Dark Souls games. He played them here, and he was not bad at them, and he was enjoying them. So I was like,
that's cool.
Great. Now you own them.
So
now
he's
you have
a masochist.
No...
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, now you own them. Now you have no excuse. You have to play them. You can't just say, oh, I only play them when I'm over there. Now you own them, so you can play them for yourself.
It's funny.
But he's actually been playing them, and he's been playing Blasphemous 2. Picked
That's
that up
cool.
because it was like $6 on sale. So, yeah.
That's cool. So wait, they already have Blasphemous 2? Like, Blasphemous is the one with all the like iconography and stuff, right?
Yes.
I didn't know they had Blasphemous 2. The one
No.
you've been showing me, is that Blasphemous or Blasphemous 2?
That's Blasphemous. There's only one game.
Oh, he has
two as
Blasphemous
in
also.
T-O-O. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking
Blasphemous
like...
2 is confirmed. I think 2024.
Okay.
It's confirmed. They're just not done with it.
A couple years out.
Yeah.
There
I mean, it's a small team. It's only like 5 guys.
There was a big...
burgers and fries.
5 guys. There was a big update recently, too. What the hell was it? Shoot. Valhalla got another massive DLC update.
Valhalla.
And of course, Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't played that. I'm so far removed from that now. I'm just kind of like, I think the thrill is gone. I think the shine wore off, and I just walked away from it. And I'm like, yeah, I won't be downloading any of that stuff anymore. It just went too far afield for me. Like, it lost all purpose.
It's not Assassin anymore.
It's no longer
it's like
about assassins
Creed.
fighting Templars and trying to, get the relics back. It's now like there are these weird things out there. We don't know how to explain them. And like every time we come up with a new storyline, we're shoehorning in the relic. Like, oh, I see what you did. Like, you got towards the end of your storyline and went, oh shit, we didn't put the relic in there. How are we going to do that? Well, we could make it like it shows up in this cult, and they're trying to get it because like they think it's going to help them, like be immortal or whatever. And yeah, it was just kind of weird. It's like weird. What the hell is going on with this?
Well, it's because you're not like clicking anything.
Well, I know, but I thought I couldn't catch it in time last time to stop it. But anyway. So yeah, and then again, I've been playing Darkest Dungeons, and I'm really having fun with that. I'm going through parties like, people go through toilet paper. Just...
Yep.
And although, like, what's really weird is I took one of my party members and I put them in Tavern. 2 of them, actually. Because they were supposed to be there to like go through their treatment to reduce their sanity or their stress.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back like a couple adventures later and they weren't there. So I don't know what happened. Like,
it's weird.
I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah.
I still think you would like Dark Souls. Like,
Well, I don't know.
I think if you gave it a shot, if you like really gave it a shot, I think you would like it. Cause
Like which time? The first time I played it, or the 677th time I tried really giving it a shot?
well,
As I'm trying to kill a boss, and I'm like, God damn it, motherfucker!
I mean,
Throwing
it
the
doesn't
controller
really
through
like.
the TV.
I don't really think you tried that hard when you gave it a shot because the first time, you were like falling asleep halfway through it. You were like, you
That
sat
sounds
down.
like me.
You sat down on the couch. You're like, all right, I'm gonna sit down and try this game. And you sat down on the couch. You threw a blanket on, and you're like, oh, I'll try this game sometime soon.
See you in the morning.
Mm-hmm, exactly. You started yawning. You were like passing out right there.
Well, it's like because I was like, Dad, check this out at like fucking 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and it's like, oh, I worked all day.
Well, I mean, you work all day in the day.
Yeah.
Then you're like watching a show or you're eating dinner in the
Yeah.
evening.
Yep.
And then in the evening, or like in the later evening, you're falling asleep when you try to play it. And then on the weekend, it's like, well, no, this is the weekend. I'm not working. I'm not doing anything. I want to like spend this time on the campaign or on the stream or on whatever. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's like, life gets in the way sometimes. I just don't have as much time as I used to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, what can I say? I had my years of gaming. I had several years that I really enjoyed of gaming when I was single and had no responsibilities, no family, and spent my money on that. I would spend hour after hour after hour online gaming, hanging out in the forums and threads talking
but like
about it.
we've got better games now, so you should like do that again.
That's what every generation says. And
But
it's true
true
in many.
yeah.
Well, it's true in some respects. In some respects, it's not, because some of these games that are out there are like absolute dog ass.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I mean, it's just it's one of those things where like the graphics can be amazing, but the storylines suck donkey balls. It's like, who wrote this shit?
Yeah, it's like the opposite of what Dark Souls is. If you play the first game, at least,
Yep.
Dark Souls, with Dark Souls 1, it's like the opposite. The story is amazing when you read it, but the graphics are like, this is the remaster?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't tell,
Yeah. And I know it takes money. I know it takes a lot of budget to do that kind of stuff, but well, it's kind of like it's not, reinventing
I mean, you
the
watched
wheel.
you watched some of the gameplay for Elden Ring. I showed you a video of that, and that looked pretty good.
Now that admittedly I would be interested in checking out. So I might just have to do that. Well, I think why don't we? It's 8:43.
Want to
Why don't
switch
we?
over to the game?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna set the cameras back up, and we're gonna come back from the tabletop here, and we're gonna be playing some card games here, Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
So we will be back in 15 minutes. Tavern. I'm Dante,
And I'm Deacon.
and we're about to launch into a game of I got it.
Okay.
Manhattan Project. The problem is our setup is not working here, our overlay. So I've got to dial us in. Does that say table cam?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Might just have to re-add it as a source.
Yeah, you might be right. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Yay, we're back online.
So hopefully that's broadcasting now. All right. So we're going to jump in. We're going to just start playing this. This is a game by, I believe... I just had this last stream. Why? Minion Games. Manhattan Project. Nuclear supremacy is in the cards. The Manhattan Project chain reaction captures the high-tension arms race of the acclaimed board game in a new streamlined card format. Balance your resources, decide between taking advantage of buildings output or applying their workforce, and strategize your way to being the ultimate nuclear superpower. Ages 8 and up, 1 to 5 players, 20 to 30 minutes. So we played this one on stream before, so kick back and we'll tell you about it as we go.
Yeah. So who goes first?
We do rock, paper, scissors. We'll figure out who goes first, and then like on play, cards are played in linked series. Each card after the first activated by previous cards. You're attempting to complete one or more of the available bomb plans to generate resources for future use or to interfere with your opponent's hands. You may play as many cards as you are able. At the end of your turn, discard all industry cards played. Keep all yellow cake, uranium, bomb plans, and bomb-loaded cards you have built face up in front of you for all to see in despair. You may discard as many cards as you wish from your hand. Draw from the industry deck so that you have 5 cards. That's at the end of your turn. Shuffling and reusing discard pile as necessary. Replenish the bomb plan row that's here if someone builds a bomb, because then you take the card out. Player to your left now takes turn and play continues. First one to 10 points wins. Alright, ready? Alrighty. We go 3 and then shoot, right? Get ready?
Alright. Let's see. Let's see.
Alright. Getting old over here.
Okay, so I'm going to play this sideways. This gives me 2 laborers.
Yeah.
I'm going to use those 2 laborers into university, which gives me 2 engineers.
Okay.
Those 2 engineers give me 3 scientists. I've read the cards wrong.
I was going to say you're going to do one hell of a move. I don't ever remember seeing anybody play that many in one shot.
No, I was looking at these as the cost and not the top as the cost, which kind of threw me off.
Excuse me. On the other hand, we have a fairly decent spread here from 3 to 6.
Yeah.
A couple of 4s. So pretty accessible.
Alright, so I'm going to do this. Play this here. This gives me 1 that, but I'm also going to do these 2 for this, which gives me that. So for a total of 4 yellow cake.
Okay.
Is this the discard over here?
That is, well, no. This is the first player turn card. So we don't lose track.
Okay.
Draw 5 cards. That way you're not screwing yourself over next hand. You're like, what? Wait, 1, 2, 3,
4. And then one thing that we should remember is somewhere on here, it's there's a rule that says you can only load bombs worth 5 points or less.
5 or less, yeah.
And we nearly messed that up last time. So.
Yeah. It was all your fault.
I was the one that pointed it out last time.
I'm going to play... Spy card, espionage. Look in your opponent's hand and take a card, or steal 1 yellow cake from your opponent. I'm going to steal your 1 yellow cake. I'll take that to give myself a little boost up. And then I am going to tap for 4 resources. I only need 3, and that's going to give me 3 yellow cake. There we go. And then I'm done, and I'm going to draw back up to 5.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
It is your turn indeed.
I'm going to play the design bomb card. So I'm going to draw 3 of these and keep one of them face down in front of me.
Okay.
And then I guess just discard the other ones or shuffle them back in there. It doesn't say.
That's a good question. I would say they probably just get shuffled back into the deck, because we might need them in the future.
Okay. Now, as for what I'm going to do, real quick, I'm exchanging this 3 yellow cake for 3 ones.
Okay.
I am going to turn this sideways, and then do some combining, because I got yellow cakes, scientists, and I guess I'll just put these back in here. Use the scientists and those. So 1 scientist to 1 uranium, or 1 scientist, 1 yellow cake to 1 uranium.
Okay. Incidentally, you could turn these over too.
Ah, would you look at that?
Yep.
Could have just hung on to them.
Yep.
And I'm going to discard this card.
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
Okay, I am going to tap 1 scientist and 3 yellow cake to enrich this for 2 uranium. Okay.
Okay.
And then likewise, I'm going to tap 1 scientist and then 1 uranium to do that. And I will discard. There we go. 5 new cards.
Alright, I'm going to just get an early start here while you're doing this. 2 laborers into a mine. I am drawing 2 yellow cake. Then I'm flipping these to get 3 more yellow cake.
Okay.
So all 5 of my cards.
Alright, I too am going to play a design bomb card. And 2 scientists. Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah. 2 scientists to tap for 2 yellow cake. Draw back up to 5. All right, what do you got?
I'm going to play this sideways for 2 scientists. Going to use 2 scientists and 5 uranium, which gives me 3 uranium, putting me up to 5 uranium, which is pretty cool. And then I am going to... What can I do with 5 uranium? I'm going to play Double Agent. I can use a landmark without paying its personnel cost. So I'm going to use this to get a scientist. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to play this sideways for 2 engineers. And then with 2 engineers, a scientist, and 4 uranium, I'm going to build this 6-point bomb.
Let's see.
Draw back up to 5.
I am going to tap this for the resources, and I will take 2 uranium, so I'm going to take a 3, and I will put one of these back. Okay. And I will tap a scientist and 3 yellow cake to turn this into 2 uranium. And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Right off the bat, I'm going to tap the factory. Remind me what that does. This is draw 3 cards?
If in a 2-player game, you can only use one of them. You can't make me give up 3 cards.
No, I'm saying, but is the other side draw 2?
I think so, yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
That was the one, factory?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think it's draw 3, discard 3. Or, well, draw/discard.
Allows you to draw cards from the industry deck or force an opponent to discard. It's activated by the required number of personnel.
Yep, yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to choose to draw. So I'm drawing.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Because we're in a 2-player game.
Then I would like to...
Don't get cocky, Rocky.
I'm going to play... No, that doesn't work. Maybe it does. Oh, yeah, I guess. I'm going to play this scientist and this uranium, this enrichment plant to turn this into that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see what I can do here. I really thought this through. I'm going to use this double agent to take a uranium.
Okay.
And
from me?
No, just from a landmark.
Oh.
And discard these two because no real use for them. And then
I'm gonna build a bomb.
There have been a lot of messages. We forgot to keep up with chat, huh? So it looks like A. Jimenez and Dynamos are in chat here.
Hey, thanks for joining. We were so sucked into the game we didn't even see all this stuff. Good to see you, A. Jimenez. How's it going, Adam? Long time no see. We made you a VIP.
Yeah.
Did you see the fancy little diamond icon? It's one of the perks of being an affiliate now.
It
Woohoo.
is.
Good to see you, Adrian. How's the foot doing? How are you? You got still got your good pain meds? See, now I should flip it on this side so I can actually read the chat.
Yeah, you're going to need to shuffle this because I'm just taking the last cards out of there.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. You watching? I'm going to build a bomb.
Nice.
It's going to take 2 scientists and 1 engineer and 5 uranium, which I have. Okay. So all this is going to get spent, and I'm spent. And then I build this.
Nice.
So they get discarded.
Mm-hmm.
Then I am going to use 3 resources of any type to draw 3 cards. So I have to shuffle these. Yeah. Oh, look what I found. I knew there was another. I knew there were a couple of them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll shuffle those in there in just a minute.
Oh, so this, I put them in the wrong thing, didn't I?
This is what we're playing tonight. We're playing Manhattan Project by Minion Games. And it's pretty fun. It's based off of the board game Manhattan Project, but it's stripped down rules and the gameplay is a lot faster. And it's basically a race to build the most powerful bomb, and that's like 10 points. So first one that gets a bomb or the equivalent of 10 points worth of bombs wins the game.
Yeah.
So we usually get a couple rounds in here. Down to 1 pill a night. That's good. Hopefully those bones heal up nice and fast. And you don't wind up with like cold weather pain and stuff like that. I know like with a lot of that stuff. Okay, so 3 cards. I'm going to discard these. Mm-hmm. Start our new... I'm not done with my hand yet, so I still...
Yeah, you have those 3 to work with.
Get to play these maybe...
If you can.
Yeah. Oh, so look. We have to fill this in because I took one out, so I'm just going to shuffle these up real quick. Oh, look at this. I got a chat over here, too. So who's playing Dr. Manhattan and who's playing Dr. Oppenheimer? We will find out Monday. Dun, dun, dun. There's another 4.
All right.
So I'm going to play design. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll do that. Play design bomb.
Can't. Oh, do you already have a bomb planned in your hand?
Not in my hand.
Okay.
I played it. I built it.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say because it says you can only have one of them.
Okay. And then I will shuffle these two back in. No flights for you. Not without groping a TSA agent. Huh? I hate that X-ray machine.
Yeah.
I think it's so gross. Okay, let me see if there's anything I can do. Yeah. I'm gonna tap. No.
No, can't. It's 3 yellow cake.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Oh,
it was,
you're gonna use
do
it for the
something else,
resources.
but I can't use them anyway. So I'm gonna discard. Yes, I will discard, and I will take. Why is this in there? Oh, that should go here. So I need 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
All right. So, anything good?
You asking me if I get anything good?
Yeah.
That means you have a card you're probably gonna take from me, huh?
No. I'm just curious because we're like neck and neck now, you know.
I don't know. Your turn now.
All right. Well, I want to see if you have anything good, so I get
Okay.
to take a look at your hand and steal 1 card.
I know which one you're gonna take.
Do you? I think I might have taken an unexpected one.
No.
So.
No, that's exactly the one I knew you were gonna take.
Let's see. I'm going to use this, and then let's see. I can do. So I'm gonna use this to steal a yellow cake from you.
Oh, you
I don't.
prick.
I don't even need it. I'm just like putting salt in the wound.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to
Absolute.
tap these 2 and my 3 uranium to build this 4-point bomb, giving me 10 points.
Well, that's a quick game.
Yeah.
So, there you have it.
I'm good at this one. Not so good at,
Hey, do you want to play Dungeon Draft?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, let's shuffle these up. Gather up. I'm going to shuffle all the bomb plan cards. Put those back. I have to wonder though, like that first couple of rounds where you came out, you were using all your cards. It's very rare to see that, and just make sure you're not overplaying your resources or anything, because
that's what
Jerry and I played
that's what I did at first. Thank
no,
you.
not his yellow cake.
That's what I did at first. I was looking at this, and it was like 2 laborers, and it's like I have 2 laborers, I can play this, and then I was like, no, that's not the that's not the cost. That's what you get from tapping it.
Yep.
So do you want to give those a shuffle? I just threw them back on top.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
1.
You already know. You really know who won. The cockroaches
2,
won.
3, 4. It's pretty much the same thing we had the first time, except there's instead of a 6, that's a 7 now.
Yeah.
So you won. I normally would say winner takes. Winner can go first. But do you want to shoot for it again?
I'll go first.
Okay.
This is an arms race. I need all the resources I can get.
Is this nuclear war? What are you asking for? Yes, the world is headed for destruction. Okay, there you go. We're in a time zone.
Okay.
The cockroaches always win. That's right. Survive anything and everything. Is there a make 'em roll dice option? No, unfortunately not in this one.
Right.
You need to roll some dice. You got a game going on tomorrow? That's cool. We're going to be doing Dante's game again Friday. We had a character bow out. We had a player, not a character, a player bowed out. He couldn't do it anymore because of obligations and things he's got to take care of. So it's kind of sad to see him go. But one of Deacon's friends, Sarah, will be sitting in, and they're going to be rolling up a new character and joining us virtually at the table. So we're looking forward to that as we're going to session 3 of Dante's game next Friday.
Guess I'll tap those 3 people. That gives me
any
3
sort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's sucks. I'm like a card short. I could have.
That's what I mean. Like
I could have played this and then gotten 3 scientists
but you
from
can't
one
do anything
scientist.
with scientists,
but no,
because you don't pull.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like you got to really watch that you're playing them right, because when Jerry and I played this, we were like almost never able to go through all of our hands. Okay, I'm gonna play Double Agent. Use a landmark without paying its personnel.
Nice.
Or steal 1
yellow
yellow cake. So what do the landmarks do?
1 yellow, 1 uranium, 1 engineer, 1 scientist.
Well, I'm gonna steal that from you because that's worth more than 1.
No, it's 1 yellow cake, not 1 yellow cake card.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
It's still a free yellow cake without having to go to a mine.
Yeah, it still reduces you.
All right, see you later, Jimenez.
Take
Go
care.
get some
We'll
food,
see you.
man.
Thanks for stopping in. What are you gonna get? What kind of food are you gonna get? Hunger takes me. I hear you. I had dinner, but I really didn't want that. I want something else. Have a good dinner. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you.
Ever since you mentioned it earlier, man, I've had burgers on the brain.
I know. Like, we should make those like Mott's burgers again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was tempted to grab the beef out of the freezer and just thawed that out earlier.
Where's the beef? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play enrichment plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna give me 1 uranium, and I need 1 scientist and 1 yellow cake. So there's the yellow cake. Okay.
Okay.
And do. I'm gonna discard and then draw 4. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to use this card that lets me take a look at your hand. So, hand them over.
Handsome. The only time I'm called handsome is on payday. Handsome money over. Kinda sucks, huh?
No, actually, there's 2 cards that I really kind of like stuck between. I think I'm going to take this one.
Interesting.
I'm going to play 1 scientist and 1 uranium, or 1 yellow cake to do that.
Okay.
Then I am going to play these 2 sideways, tap the factory, draw
Take
2 new cards.
Okay.
And let's see here. Okay, I guess I'll just play these. It's a bit of a waste of an engineer, but I can get a yellow cake out of it. So
might as well if you can do the resources.
I'm going to discard. Well, actually, I don't have anything to discard. That was my hand.
So Dynamoose, does P watch the stream at all? Does she tune in? Does she peek over your shoulder? I'm going to tap this for the 2 engineers.
Okay.
And build a factory, which will let me take 2 cards. God damn it. Dude, fucking seriously. Alright. Getting rid of that whole fucking hand. It sucks. 2, 3, 4.
Oh, dude.
5. You didn't take your cards?
No, I didn't. I forgot. I was like, what? Where are mine? All right, is it my turn now?
It is your turn.
Gonna play Design Bomb.
Okay. Uh-oh. Huh. Oh, it's my phone doing that thing.
And then I'm gonna play double.
Dude, are you whistling the A-Team theme song?
A-Team?
Yeah. What was that thing you were whistling? Don't whistle it again, because
yeah,
you know,
no,
DMCA.
Real quick, double agent this for your
Okay. You're starting to fucking
I don't
pass me
know
up
what
here.
the A-Team is, but I've got, and I don't know why, but I've got the original fuck is it called? I've got the original He-Man and the Masters of the Universe theme.
Oh. Okay.
And I don't know why. It's like, hello, what are you? Get out of my brain.
Hi, Persephone.
Yo.
Hope you're doing well.
Gonna play
Thank you for watching the stream.
There.
Okay. So I'm gonna play Design Bomb. It's the same thing. I get to draw 3 and keep 1. 1, 2, 3. You say that, but dude, I'm getting like crap cards over here.
You are. I was gonna say, like, I'm glad I looked at your hand before you got the hand that you just discarded everything.
What do you have in your bomb over there? I almost
no,
got you.
No, I was pulling it up.
No,
like,
I know.
Like,
I thought you were
away.
gonna. I thought for sure you were gonna tell me.
No, let me tell you. I've got a.
He was gonna tell me for real.
I've got a 4-point bomb that uses 1 scientist, 2 engineers, and 3 uranium.
Yeah. Oh, scheisse. Well, let's see. I guess I gotta go for the gold. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna shuffle these 2 back in.
Damn, I said, oh, motherfucker, I did it again. No.
Yeah, take your cards, because I could be getting stuff that you might need.
God, I don't know why I always do that. Like,
okay.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna like forget to do everything that I need to do.
That ain't happening. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to tap this engineer, build a factory. I'm going to take 2 cards. And then interesting. I could do that.
Ooh, that was not a good one.
Do this. I gotta try this. I'm probably gonna regret this. I'm gonna tap these 2 laborers, build a factory. I'm gonna draw another 2 cards.
Oh, damn! I'm gonna try and tap another factory. That's awesome.
And then 3. I'm gonna use those 3 resources, build a mine, and I'm gonna take 3 yellow cake.
Nice.
Then I'll hold on to that card.
Okay.
I may have been better off doing the other plan, but that's not the thing I'm gonna draw. 2,
My go now?
3, yes. 4.
Alright, I'm going to tap this mine for a scientist, use that scientist, 3 yellow cake, turn that into 2 uranium.
Okay.
Then I am going to tap these for that, take that.
Okay.
Gonna remember to draw my cards this time.
Yeah.
For once.
My turn?
4, 5. Yes.
Okay, check this out. I'm the tap scientist. I'm going to build an enrichment plant, and I need 3 yellow cake, and it gives me 2 uranium. Okay, so that's done. And then I need 2 engineers to build a mine to give me 3 more yellow cake. And then that's it for me.
All right. I gotta get cracking here.
Mommy had to go to the bathroom. I'm doing okay. You going to brush your teeth? Okay, good night. Thanks for stopping in. Jeez. Let's see.
How do I want to do this?
3, 4, 5. Okay, look, I gotta shuffle these.
Okay. I'm going to tap this. Gives me 2 scientists. 1 scientist, 3 yellow cake, 2 uranium. Fuck. I'm gonna hang on to this. Gonna discard these 4. Okay. So I need to draw 4 more.
Okay. Just give us 1 more shuffle. Alright. All set, ready to go.
Okay.
I'm going to use the espionage card to look at your hand.
Not going to find a whole lot of exciting stuff.
Well, okay, let me do this.
You know what the shitty thing is?
What's that?
I've already forgotten what card I held onto from last time. I only held onto it because it had something I needed, and now I can't even remember what that is because pretty much all of my cards have something I need. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, great. I could have gotten something cool there. Ooh, damn, you hear that?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to take this card.
Cool. So wait, do I... On my turn now, I can't remember, do I now draw up to 5?
No, you just play what's in your hand.
Okay.
Okay. Did I just fuck that up? Gonna build an enrichment plant that takes 1 scientist, puts out 1 uranium. So I will put this back. I will take 2 yellow cake. I'll take 1 uranium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Making change. And then I am going to play university. And I need any labor, so I'm going to use one of these, and that puts out 2 engineers. So now, Deacon, I can play, look at, okay, I'm going to tap these 2 resources, because I can use any to build a university to put out 2 engineers. And then I'm going to build a 5-point bomb with one of my engineers and one of my scientists from here.
Okay.
And 4 uranium.
Okay.
Let's put the bomb card in there.
My go?
Yep.
Tapping this engineer for this factory, drawing 2 cards. Both of them suck. Tapping these 2 engineers, 2 scientists, 5 uranium. Let me put these back. Taking the 7-point bomb.
Damn. Thanks for putting that back, by the way.
Yep.
Are you all done? You got more.
Am I all done?
I'm asking you. Because I don't...
Well, I'm asking you, am I done?
Alright.
I'm not.
Don't get cocky.
I'm going to do this and then just nab 2 yellow cake here.
Okay. I'm going to build a mine, take soon 2 engineers. It's going to give me 3 yellow cake.
Run back up to 5.
And then, I'm going to build another mine. Takes 3 resources, gives me 3 more yellow cake. That's all my cards. Now I'll take 5. I don't know, it's going to be interesting. Your turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just drew.
Yeah. Bippity boppity boop. This turns into that.
Yeah.
This just gets discarded. It's 3-2. So, it's 3-2.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. Yep.
I discarded 1,
Okay.
kept 2. I now have 3 uranium.
Okay.
I also happen to have 2 engineers and a scientist, meaning I can make a 4-point bomb and win the game.
Oh, you bastard.
Yep. And that's not even counting the other 7-point bomb I had in my
I kept
thing.
getting resources, but none of the I
None
wasn't
of the
getting
resources you need.
Yep, enrichment factories.
Dude,
I couldn't.
You know where all the enrichment factories were?
Where?
They were in my hand. I had
Yeah.
like 2 of them per hand.
Yeah.
It was like, all right.
I was wondering because I was like, God damn it! Now that I got the stuff, where are the factories? Where are the enrichment factories? Oh wait, did you put your bomb cards in there? You did.
Oh, oops.
Okay. Want to do one more?
Yeah. It's only 9:40. 9:43.
Oh, excuse me. What do you got snacking over there?
Honestly, nothing.
You got? Are the crackers gone?
The Ritz?
Yeah, they had down here. I just need something.
Oh,
I got,
if only you got me that bag of Doritos that you said
Yeah,
you owed
I thought
me.
about that earlier. I'm like, oh my god, we didn't go out today, or we did, but we didn't. You didn't remind me
You
to
know
take
what
it.
sucks?
We went out today.
We drove past the gas station near the Bed Bath, and I was thinking in my head, we should get some Doritos here.
Look at this Stankcast.
And then
7754. That's like big ambitions.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me see these.
I'm shuffling them. Look at me go.
Go, Deacon. It's not that difficult. 2 even stacks.
Okay.
Hold it with your middle and ring fingers and your thumbs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you
put
just your fingers here.
Shove the cards
gently
together.
just go. Fan them. Put them together. And that comes from having grandparents who were poker sharks.
Great. Good for you. I watched Shark Tank as well.
Yeah, not that kind of shark. Shite tank. No, my grandparents were like old school, like martini drinking, cocktail
and
making, smorgasbord kind of like playing the poker and pinochle. And
now, excuse me, those are shuffled perfectly well.
I'm sure they were. I'm just going to shuffle them up just a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Un poquito más. Más poquito. That jumped right out of there. Was that your card? Nothing. I went like this, and one card went literally shot up out of it like some kind of crazy ass half-baked magic trick. And that's why I said, was that your card? Alright, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw pile. Discard pile.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors for it?
Nope. We're going with the winner takes first again. And like I said, this being an arms race, I do, in fact, enjoy having all of the advantages that I can get. And actually, one of the things that I have that I don't like is this hand. So
can't disagree with you there.
I'm gonna just, if you don't mind, I'm gonna take a new hand. I'm gonna tap this and play this for 2 new cards.
Alrighty.
And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna tap these and play this for 3 new cards. Look at that! I've drawn.
That's funny.
I've drawn a new hand.
Jerry would appreciate that.
So I'm gonna start off right off the bat, taking the upper hand. I'm gonna do this and just take a free uranium.
Oh, well, there you go.
Then I'm gonna play.
These kind of taste like honey to them a little bit.
You know, I think that you're smoking something because I've never tasted that.
Could be dying. Who knows?
That's fun.
Buttery and honey.
Speaking of fun, I didn't draw anything good. So I'm going to tap this and draw 2 new cards. And then actually...
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Now they're all fucking gone for me. Fuck you very much.
And honestly, I'm not liking what I have, so I'm gonna tap these and draw.
Get the fuck out of here!
3 new cards.
How did you wind up 2, 4, 10? That's 10 cards. Man. That's like 2 full hands you could draw from there.
Don't worry, I'm not liking it. So I'm gonna
No! Again?
So I'm gonna draw 2.
If it weren't on fucking video, I would not believe it. I'm going to have to go back tonight and watch this goddamn VOD. Dude, if you tell me it happened again, I swear to God, I'm just going to fold my hand right...
Hey, don't worry, man. Hey, don't worry. I got another one. I got another one.
Get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay.
Oh, holy shit. Can you actually see that on camera? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's fucking beautiful.
7 times in a row. Get the fuck. Like, that's like a third of the deck.
And,
oh my god.
I can't really do anything, so so I'm just gonna do that and take 2 yellow cakes.
I was gonna reach over the table and like slap you. Oh my god.
What? Hold on.
Dude, I'm totally fucking making a clip out of that.
That's all I can do.
Oh my god. Don't forget to draw.
Can I draw back up to all of the cards I played?
Well, yeah. You gotta take your hand to 5. So.
No, I mean like all of the cards I played.
Jesus Christ.
This is. I just want to point out. In the first turn of the game. This is what I've played.
Yeah, that's why I said it's like a third of the deck.
So
okay, I'm gonna
wait. Go. Hold on, let me draw my
2
cards.
engineers. I'm gonna do a mine. That's gonna give me 3 yellow cake. And then
I don't fucking care if I lose. That one for me already.
Another mine that takes 2 resources. That's gonna give me 2 yellow cake. So, okay, there we go.
That was fucking beautiful.
That was crazy. That was the craziest shit I've ever seen in this game. I've seen some crazy shit in games. That was like by far one of the most awesome hands. 4, 5. Okay, let's see. Okay. 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 I'm going to build an enrichment plant. It's going to take 1 scientist and 3 yellow cake, and it's going to output 2 uranium. So that's done. And then that's 2. I'm going to build another enrichment plant. It's going to take 1 scientist and 1 uranium. So that'll give me another yellow cake, or another uranium. And then I'm going to hang on to that. Discard these. That was fucking epic.
Fucking turn, and we're already gonna have to reshuffle.
People misuse the term epic all the time. That was epic. That was crazy.
I know, but
that was
also
fucking legendary.
2 turns, and we're already gonna have to reshuffle it soon.
Yeah.
Man, that was fucking crazy. Wow, holy shit! This is a waste of resources, but I just can't pass it up because I don't honestly think I've seen this card before. So I'm going to sacrifice 3 engineers to the engine god to draw 5 yellow cake. And then, actually, what I'm going to do is... This is a bit of a weird play here. And tell me if this is not in the rules. I would like to sacrifice the scientist to make 3 scientists.
Oh, yeah, that's
but
all legit.
Hold on. No, this is where I'm coming from. I can sacrifice...
Do this first, okay.
Yeah, but I can sacrifice 1 scientist and 2 yellow cake. Let me, for the sake of ease for this, I'm going to switch this out for this, and don't worry, they're going back in. I can sacrifice 1 scientist and 2 yellow cake for a uranium. Can I do that 3 times? Because I get 3 scientists from this?
No, it's only applicable once.
Okay.
The effects aren't... We read about that. We were trying the same thing, and it was like the leftover resources are just gone.
So I will put these back then and take one of these.
It's brilliant thinking. It's a good way to...
And I'm going to sacrifice 2 scientists because they're effectively free, and 1 yellow cake to take uranium.
I don't think you can do that. So I'm saying, like,
What? Yeah, I can. Because I get 3, so I sacrifice 2 and a yellow cake for the landmark. I'm not using the last one for anything. He just goes away. But like,
right, but that's what I'm saying is like I think once you use that card, like the other 2 walk away.
The other 1 in this case.
You used 1 to get a yellow cake.
2.
Oh.
Because the option is 1 scientist and 2 yellow cake, or 2 scientists and 1 yellow cake. So I opted for the one that used less yellow cake. That is my turn.
Yep, hold on, let me just find out.
If it's not, can I go back and redo that?
University provides personnel that quote-unquote float in your pool. To activate, play any number of cards sideways to supply the number of personnel indicated, or use personnel produced by another university or landmark. Listen carefully. Personnel produced may be used once each to activate any building or plan, and may be used to activate multiple buildings and plans.
Okay.
Wait, unused personnel are lost at the end of your turn. So, according to this, I think you can.
I can. Okay.
It says personnel produced may be used once to activate any building or plan, and may be used to activate multiple buildings plans.
Okay.
That's okay. It's poorly written, but basically what it means is that as long as you have their resources that float in your pool.
So I can do that, is what you're saying.
You get 3 scientists.
Okay. Oh, shit. Come back. So let me redo that then. Do you mind?
No, that's fine.
Basically, I had 2 for each. So I could do this, 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 and then it's 2 yellow cakes. So out of this, I get this becomes 1 uranium. This becomes 1 uranium. This becomes 1 uranium. So that's how that would have happened then, had I done that previously in a bit of a smarter way.
And you're still,
And I've got a hand that I just drew.
Okay.
So.
Alright, I'm going to play Double Agent, and I'm going to use a landmark without a cost. So I'm going to get 1 uranium. I'll take it from here, because I don't want to burn my own. And then, let's see. Okay. I'm going to let me think this through. Play this university, which will put out 2 scientists.
For the cost of 1 human life.
Yep, so I'll tap one of these engineers.
Okay.
And then I am going to spend... You watching?
Yeah, alright, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. I will.
More Netflix
yeah.
trash, huh? All right, good night, Adrian. Thanks for stopping.
Yeah, thank you for stopping in, and I will definitely keep winning.
Glad you're kind of on the mend there and feeling better. Keep us posted. Okay, so I'm going to tap these 2 resources, right? I only need one of them.
You get 2 scientists.
2 scientists. And then I'm going to... use one of the scientists and 1 engineer and 4 uranium.
Okay.
To build the bomb. Okay.
Okay.
Then I have 1 more scientist left over, and I'll spend 1 yellow cake, and I will enrich that.
Nice. Okay. You want to draw?
Yeah.
God, we're already so low.
That was fucking hilarious.
Here, let me see those.
Round. You have your... Okay, well, just let me
9,
take a look
9.
At
Okay. I need to do...
Get my ass handed to me here.
Oh, yeah. Take this one.
Okay. And it's your turn, right?
Yes, it is. So I'm going to tap these 2 cards. And I may be shooting myself in the foot here. I don't know. But I'm going to tap these 2. Gives me 2 scientists. Using that, turn this into uranium. And I'm going to play Design Bomb. So I'm taking 3, keeping 1. That's it for my turn.
Okay.
God, I hope we have enough for this. Last 5. You're going to have to shuffle that next time.
Oh, we didn't fill this in.
We did not.
I'm going to play Design Bomb. And it allows me to take top 3. Keep 1. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do here... I'm going to discard 2. And I've got to shuffle these. What you looking at over there on your phone?
I'm looking at this person is talking about the Cadian models for Warhammer, and what a lot of people do is they have bumps on their face right around here.
On the models?
Yes, on the models.
Not people.
No, not the people. The models have bumps on their face right around here, and people have been painting them as eyes, as you know, as you would think. Turns out, That's not really what they are. What are you doing?
Oh, duh. Okay.
Yeah, no, we've already.
Sorry.
Yeah, we've already started the game. I've got my hand here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So people have been painting them as eyes. Turns out they're eyelids. They're like the bottom of the eyelid.
Okay.
And they're squinting. It's even in the box art.
Okay.
But this person posted a picture of this one Cadian that has eyes painted on it, and normally they have a ballistic skill of 5 up. Okay.
Okay.
And he posted a picture of one with his eyes painted wide open. And he said ballistic skill 3 up.
Oh my god. All right, let's go.
All right. So, my turn.
Yes.
I would like to see your hand. I see a factory. You know what that means, right? You know what the factory means, right? You know what I can do with the factory? I can draw new cards. Alright, that's not what I'm going to do, though. I am going to play these two sideways, 4 engineers, 4 scientists, 5 uranium. Come on. Fuck, I don't have nails. Can't pick that up. 7-point bomb. All of my uranium gone. But not for too long, as I'm going to tap these 3, put them into a mine, draw 3 yellow cake. That's my turn.
Okay.
Drawing back up to 5.
Well, let's see.
Oh, fuck, it's copyrighted. No.
You know, I'm going to look something up.
Okay.
Because this would suck if we were playing this wrong this whole time.
This would.
There's one component I want to find out. Doesn't really say. Okay. I was just trying to see if, like, you know how, like, when you play Double Agent or whatever, and you take a card from your opponent. I was trying to see if, yeah, if you're supposed to draw immediately, but it doesn't really say. So let's see.
Turn?
It is my turn.
Are you gonna steal a card from my hand? Is that why you're looking?
No, it wasn't that. I mean,
you only have 4.
You took one from me last turn.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Which is why I was looking up to see if I was supposed to draw or not.
I forgot I even did that.
But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna tap these 2 resources to build a factory to draw 2 cards.
Here it comes. Are we doing this again?
I'm going to build a university. It only costs me 1 scientist. It puts out 3 scientists.
Very nice.
I will use 2 engineers and 2 scientists to upgrade my bomb.
Wait, I thought
5 points or less.
I thought you did that to one out here before you build it.
No, that's a bomb upgrade.
Sure. You know what? It's fine.
Go
ahead. It's cool. Good for you.
Drop to 5? Yep.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Before you look at those, I would like to see them.
Screw that. I want to see what I got.
It'll hurt less if I take a good card before you know you had the good card.
Oh, you prick. Yeah, it probably would have hurt less, but, like, I want to know what I got there.
Leaving these here, because, honestly, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, this is your hand, by the way. I want to save that, but then how do I need... So I could just do...
Deacon's been, in case you're out there, if you're just lurking, watching it in the game now and then, Deacon's been kicking my ass in this game.
And that, which means that
don't mix my cards up.
I'm not. I got these here, which means I need that. All right, doing the wombo combo here. Secret agent taking a uranium, using this landmark. Then using this landmark, 1 scientist, 2 yellow cake.
Yep.
So I'll put that back. Take 1 of these, but I also get a uranium from that. This goes away now.
You need to play those face up so I can see them instead of holding them in your hand and saying you're playing them. Because
do you want me to?
No, it's okay. It's just like keep it all sunshine. Okay.
Okay, sure thing. I will play these face down. 2 engineers, 2 scientists, 2 uranium, 3-point bomb, 10 points total.
Okay. Yeah, I would have had you right here.
Winning.
Like, look at. All I needed was 1 more uranium, and I would have gotten that. All right.
All right, indeed. So that's the best of 3 done.
That is that's not the best of 3. That's like
all
3.
3.
That's all 3.
Yeah, that is all 3. So Adrian, with your
she's gone.
With your, I know, but with your fuck is the word? I'm blanking, dude.
Oh, screw Adrian.
Yeah, with your
we're telling you to
with
keep
your
winning.
support, I have won all 3. Good game.
That was a good game.
It was a good game. Especially the fucking factory chain.
It got close there. You know, it's like what was stupid was like those first couple of hands, I kept going past the bomb upgrade.
Yeah.
And that's one thing, like right away, if you can get that,
get another bomb.
It gives you an edge over the opponent, and then you just have to focus on building that secondary bomb, which is a good thing to do because you can get to 10 pretty quickly if you can do that. Oops.
I think done for the night with this. So.
Are you?
I got to run.
Okay, I'm just gonna sort these out. Well, I mean, I guess like it's 11 after 10. We could call the stream here, because we did advertise we're gonna stream till 10. So if you're out there lurking, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you watching. Deacon, why don't you drop the socials in there and the stream time and all that stuff. We do this every Friday and Saturday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central, not Eastern. And we switch things up. We do kit bashing, model painting, and miniature building from the workbench.
Yep.
On some nights. Some nights we play games here at the Battle Zone. This our game table. And then
Friday,
every other Friday we play Dante's game. It's a fantasy RPG. We do that from 8 p.m. to midnight.
That'll be this Friday coming up.
This Friday coming up. Yep, we're going to do session 3 of Dante's game. We'll have a new player, Sarah. Looking forward to playing with them. And then I think Deacon just dropped our socials in the channel.
And the stream time.
And the stream time. So you can always look at our About page here on Twitch and see what else is going on. We change things up. We do tend to change things up sometimes. Like we don't know if we're going to do Workbench or we're going to do... or if we're going to do... There we go. Get the camera so it's not auto-zooming in. Blue. It's like heartthrob cam. Anyway, we do
on the nuclear symbol.
We do change things up. Like I said, sometimes we decide we want to do Workbench instead of Battlezone, but whatever. But what would be cool is if we could hear from you in the chat, like when you're tuning in. If you're lurking, drop us a message and say, hey, why don't you guys play this board game, or hey, why don't you guys play that board game?
Please do. We would love to hear from you.
We also play Steam games, so we play computer games. We haven't done it in a while, and I think
we are going to start doing that soon with Elden Ring, the new From Software game, and possibly, if you get it, possibly Sea of Thieves. Depends on how you feel about that.
I'm looking. I really want to do that, and if you're up for it, like I think we could do that. We may even be able to join forces with the Grumpy Potatoes, and Wake, and
that would be cool.
Black Queen.
I think it's like a max of 4 players.
Yeah, but I think you can. I don't know how they're doing it. Well,
you might. Be able
suppose.
I can't remember what the max is, but yeah, that if
we
could,
if they joined to Grumpy Potatoes, and then we joined to somebody to their game, we might be able to daisy chain, figure out a way.
Basically, we just have to be friends with whoever is running the game.
Yeah.
And then everybody joins off of that one person.
Yep.
But the thing is, I don't know what's the maximum amount of players you can have.
I think it is 4. That's what Aggie was saying, was like the sucky thing is you're capped at 4 players.
We could still sorry, this is a bit of a scummy thing here. Sorry if you're listening on Twitch. We could just be in our own game, same server, hop in the same game as them, and
roll up on them and say ahoy there.
Don't know if we can do that, because I think it just pops you into a random server. I don't know if you can actually choose which server to join, but
it's something we could chat about on their Discord server. And speaking of Discord, like join the Discord server. With a few announcements there, and
post all sorts of cool stuff. Sometimes when people are active.
But thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next Friday, 8 p.m. Central. Have a good night.